Welcome back to Northwest Fencing Center to another in our strength and conditioning series. Today, our main focus is going to be on balance, lateral stability and jumps, and our hip flexors. So today, one of the main things you're going to need is a chair. We're going to start with a quick chair warm-up, which is going to really give a lot of focus on our hip flexors, our balance, and that's going to lead into the next activity, which is going to be our stability jumps. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So I already have our chair here ready to roll for our workout. Main thing we're going to focus on in the beginning series is we're going to be doing lateral hip flexor movements and working on our balance. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be standing off to the side of the chair with the lead leg. So in this case, it is my left leg. My left leg is going to be closest to the chair. I want to make sure that the heel of my left leg is just at the edge of the far side of that chair, so that when I'm swinging it over, I'm having to clear the top of that. I'm going to be balancing then on my right leg as I swing that leg around. And that's going to be our first one, is our single leg around, facing laterally to our chair. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do a series of 10. So if you have your chair ready, you square it up, you've measured out your distance to the side of that chair, then you're ready to begin. Try to stay as much as you can facing forward so you have a 90-degree angle to your chair. So we're going to do a set of 10, nice and slow. The slower you can do it, the better. Ready? Begin. We're going to go up, around, and down. I'm going to try to keep that foot up off the ground the entire time if I can. If I lose my balance and set it down, that's all right. But do your best to maintain that balance in the one leg, the right leg in this case, while my left leg goes around. That's our third one. Up, around, 4. Out, around, clear that chair, 5. Out, around, 6. Out, around, 7. Nope, lost my balance. Up, around, 8. 9. And 10. Relax. We're going to switch sides. Okay, now I'm going to have my right leg closest to the chair. Be balancing on that left, and I'm going to quickly measure out my heel to the far side of the top of that chair. Once I have that established, try to stay square this way, and we're going to start our next 10. Ready? On one leg balance, begin. Up, around. 1, 2. Just go slow, stay balanced, around. 3, around. 4. Keep that leg completely straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. We're going to switch back to the other side. Now we're going to do it facing the chair. First one we're going to do is just a lateral, or a facing forward around the chair movement. So it's going to look like the same idea. Now I'm facing forward. I'm going to come up. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to try to bring it back to here. And then we're going to return back to the same position. That's going to be 1. Okay? Facing forward. Stay square to the chair. Set of 10. Ready? Bouncing on my left. Clearing with my right now. Ready? Begin. I'm not going to put the foot down, around, and back. That's 1. And back. 2, stay balanced. Again, you want to go nice and slow, just barely clearing that chair top. Back of your chair. 3. 4, keep that leg completely straight. Around. 5. Keep that balance if you can. 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10, and relax. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to the other side. Again, now I'm gonna be balancing on my right leg and swinging my left, facing forward. Make sure that that's on the far side so I know where I'm established good distance between me and the chair. And with that, I start at 10. Ready? Begin. Round balance, and back. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Nice job. 8. 9. And 10. And relax. We'll bring it back to the other side again. This one we're going to be coming, it's going to be a little bit different than the others. We're going to go around and we're going to stop and then we're going to return. So we want to come, we're going to go from, we want to start a little bit closer. The whole goal this time is to go out, around. We're going to come down to the bottom of the chair, stop before we touch the chair, and then come back. So we're going to kind of come across, stop, midair, and return. Okay, so you can do it a little bit now. We're going to be here. You're going to be facing that chair straight on, but from the side, balance, so I have to still swing it over this edge. The far side with my right leg. Ready? Begin. On one leg, over, down, don't touch, and back. 1. Over, and back. 2. Over, and back. 3. Over, and back. 4. 5, halfway there. 6. 7. 8. 9, last one. Hold, and return, and 10. Shake it out. Back to our opposite side. Same idea, facing the chair square on, but that far edge is just at where our heel can barely reach. We're going to go over and back. 10 count. Ready? On one leg, begin. Over and back. 1. 2, go slow, keep that balance. That's 3, nice job. 4, 5, 6, 7, nice and slow, controlled. 8, 2 more. 9, keep that leg straight, last one. And hold, and back. And relax, shake it out. All right, so that's gonna be our warm-up routine. We're also gonna do that one more time after our next series, which is gonna be our stability jumps as part of our cool down. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and take our chair and move it off to the side. Now for our next series, we're gonna need some markers to kind of measure out our space. If you're at a fencing club and you have a fencing strip, a lot of times these kind of stability jumps can be done just by jumping the perimeter of the strip. And that can be your stability jump. If you were using a fencing strip at a club, your real goal is to jump and hold, maintain that balance. The back foot stays off the ground. We call this like a skater jump. You see these happen a lot in the sport of speed skating where they really swing that foot back across, maintain that balance, and jump side to side. We want to be able to do this anywhere we go. So I pulled out some of these old mascots from the Pan Am Games in Guadalajara. So we have Leo, Gabo, and Hoochie here. They're going to be our markers. Okay, so I'm going to have Hoochie here in the center. It's going to be used for our single leg teapots. And then I'm going to use Gabo and Leo here, and we're going to push them off to the side. And I'm really just going to be using them as markers. And they're going to be my benchmarks as I'm trying to make that jump. So if I were to be here at home, I could do this in a hotel room, I could do this on the road, it doesn't matter. Anything you want, you could use, whether this was some stuffed animals you have lying around the house, water bottles, extra pair of shoes, whatever you want to be able to give you a benchmark for where you want to be able to go. So now I'm going to start on one side, work at my single leg, and I'm going to jump to the other. I'm going to try to get to that spot on these lateral jumps. So I want you to play with your markers until you get to a point where you can it's a pretty good jump for you, but it's something you can reach. As you see, I'm not jumping on them, I'm going to jump to them, hold that balance. The big thing on each of these is that I'm going to hold this position after I land. I'm going to hold that for a few seconds before I jump back. All right, we're going to be doing 20 of these lateral skater jumps before we switch to our teapots. And then we're going to go back to our lateral jumps. So this is your chance to finalize your placement. Make sure you have that distance that you like, you feel comfortable with, and then we're going to get started. Okay? We're going to pick one side, 20 lateral skater jumps. Ready? Begin. Hold, keep that foot up. 2, 3, hold, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, keep that leg swinging, 17, 18, 19, and 20. You can always up the number, or what we could do is just multiple sets. 20 is a good number, really making sure that we keep that foot up and maintain the balance on each one. In between our lateral 20s, we're going to do some teapots. On my teapot, I'm going to keep my center target here. We're going to work on one leg at a time. I'm going to really work on keeping my hands straight out, my back leg straight as well. I'm going to bend at the waist, keep my hands out for balance, get to about 90 degrees, reach down, touch my target, bring my arms back up. 1. Reach down, touch, reach back out. 2. Always on one leg, bending at the waist. Then I reach down, touch, stable. 3. 4. 5. And reach down, back up. 6. Doing great. Down, up. 7. Whoa. And back up. 8. Oh yeah. Now I feel that one leg's burning. Woo. 2 more. Let's go. 9. Woo. Last one on this right side. Back out. And 10. Shake it out. Walk it off a little bit. Woo. Oh yeah. And really feel that one side. Really get those calf ankle stabilizers. Really working hard to keep that balance. We're gonna do another 10 on the opposite side. We don't want one side to get stronger than the other. It's also really important in fencing because it's such an asymmetric sport that we try to keep balance between the two sides. Our left side and our right side are often strong in different ways. We want to make sure on some of these exercises we're evening it out, and this is going to really help us for strength, but also in injury prevention, and that's really critical. All right, we're going to do the same thing, teapots opposite side. So make sure it's something you can reach from that spot. On the opposite side, 10 arms out, bend at the waist. Reach down, 1. Back down, tip, reach and touch, back out, 2. Back up, 3. Really take it deliberate. Tip, reach, back out, and then return. Reach, back up, halfway there. Breathe, tip, touch, return, big wings, reach, back up. Ooh, oh yeah, after 5 is when you start really feeling it. Let's get 2 more in. That was 8. Touch, return, 9, last one, tip, reach, and return, and relax, shake it out. Whew. Oh yeah, definitely feel a lot of that on the outside of my calf. All right, shake it out a little bit, that's good. So we're gonna go one more time with our skater jumps. Give ourselves about 30 seconds to recover, shake that out. Again, same idea with the skater jumps, really stabilizing, swinging that leg, kind of absorbing the movement. I really feel like I've held it. I'm gonna use it to bound into my next jump. And we're gonna try to flow continuously, side to side, 20 total jumps. Ideally without ever putting our foot down, maintaining that balance. And we're gonna work on it. This is gonna help with your explosiveness on your lunge. And again, just on your balance and injury prevention. All right, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and start on the opposite side this time. I'm gonna pick that moment. If that was too easy last time, really easy, is to just take your targets and spread them out a little bit to give you more of a challenge on your next iteration through. All right, 20 count on one leg, ready, begin. 1, land, sink, 2, sink, 3, whoop, sink, 4, try to really smooth, 5, smooth, 6, smooth, 7, smooth, 8, smooth, 9, 10, whoop, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Shake it out. Again, you can always up the jump total. Maybe you want to go to 25, 30, or you can do another round of teapots and then add a whole nother set back in there. We're going to go back to the beginning for this workout and then just do a quick cool down. So we're going to grab our chair. So go ahead and grab your markers. You can put them off to the side now. Bring our chair back out. Again, almost anywhere you're traveling, you're going to be able to find a chair. So it's nice to be able to have some of these home workouts that you can do pretty much from anywhere, anytime, any place. All right? So we're going to have our chair. We're going to go ahead and start again with our lateral. We're going to do is a cool down. But again, we're working on those hip flexors and stabilizing muscles. These stabilizing muscles, especially around the hips, are very, very good for injury prevention, especially for female athletes. We've talked about this in some of our previous videos, but female athletes tend to have higher hip injuries, especially in the sport of fencing, and especially female athletes in the sport of saber on top of all of it. So really want to focus on that, but it's still good for everybody to work on the strength of our hip flexors and our balance. We're going to go ahead and start again, single leg, and it's going to be lateral around. So make sure we're getting to the edge of that chair. We're going to go 10 around. Ready? Begin. 1, keep that foot up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Quick measurement, make sure you're at the right distance. Heel to the edge of that far side of the chair. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Check it out. Facing forward, left leg. We're gonna go over the chair and back. Ready? Establish that distance. Good. Begin. Over and back. 1, 2, over and back. 3, over and back. 4, up, over, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, over and back. 10, switch it over. Establish that distance. Facing forward. Ready? Begin. Over. Up. Back. Get that balance. Over. And back. 2. Over. And back. Try to go square forward. Over. And back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Switch back to the other side. We're going to do it from more facing straight ahead. Focus on that tap and back. We're going to try to get it up there and return. Ready? On one leg, last set. Begin. Over. 1. 2. 3. 4. Keep that balance. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Switch it over. Final set, final side. Check that balance and distance. Ready? Begin. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Hold. 8. Last 2. 9. Last 1. 9, 10. And relax, shake it out. All right, keep moving a little bit. Check out those hip flexors. The big thing you want to do for the next 2 to 5 minutes is just keep moving. Even though you have this nice comfy chair sitting here, don't be tempted to sit down on it. Keep moving back around. Remember, after any good workout, you really want to focus on maintaining good hydration. So I recommend at least 16 ounces of water right after this workout. Trying to get some protein and carbs in your system will help your body start to rebuild and give you energy to recover quickly. And then over the course of the rest of the day, another 16 to 32 ounces of water to help flush out all the broken tissue and help kind of clean out any lactic acid that might be in your system during your workout. But keep moving, keep hydrating. Remember that this is the type of workout here that you can be doing 2 to 3 times a week easily. And this is really focused on your stabilizers. At least twice a week, really will continue to work on the power of your explosiveness, but also the strength of your core and body position, which is really going to help you a lot in fencing. And again, really maintain good form and injury prevention as well. Thanks for joining us again. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Look for some of our playlists. And remember to stay fit, and we'll see you next time.